A couple other things I wanted to talk to you about that have happened. Reach for the sky. The sky's the limit. Vertical gardening, right? McCain's invests $30 million in a
Yes.
vertical greenhouse. I seem to remember we talked about this briefly, kind of as a niche. Could this be a something? It feels like a solution for countries like us that need to, become more food independent. Is that
Yeah.
is that how you see it? Is that you think why they made this now?
Well, I mean, when you think about McCain, McCain is when it comes to vertical integration, I actually think that McCain is probably one of the best in the country. They understand. I'll give you an example. Last April, they had a glut of 300 million pounds of potatoes because restaurants were
Right,
closed. Okay.
right.
What happened to the 300 million pounds? Gone. They found a market. They were able to find a market, and you can't do that without proper vertical coordination.
Hmm.
But they are very heavily invested in certain commodities, but they're also looking at that plate, that food guide plate where half of it are vegetables and fruits, and they do see a future in that. And so McCain is, I think, trying to find its way into that business. And why not focus on control environment agriculture projects like what we saw with the vertical farm announcement with Goodleaf? I mean, that's I think so. When I heard about the news, I wasn't surprised at all. I think it's a win-win for everyone. Um, no, Goodleaf is a small company, wants to expand, and scalability in that business is going to be a problem. I mean,
Right.
and in order to scale up, you need a partner like McCain. So they're coming in at the right time with the right leadership, having the right connection, and often in agribusiness, we take the market for granted. In other words,
Hmm.
oh,
Price taker versus price maker, as you
Sobeys and Loblaws will buy our stuff because it's great. Well, not really, and you need more than that. And a lot of people who invest in processing learn that lesson the hard way, and that's why I think partnerships. And actually, Mark spoke about partnerships. That's
quite eloquently. Yeah, yeah.
that's exactly what I think the future will look like in processing.